Hello viewer, wherever you are watching me from, this is our every Tuesday class job market episode 6, but still we are going to have episode 6 part 3. This is out of the public concern or out of the comments of the questions I got. I was told that we have a lot of things that we should take through or we should go through, especially in this level where the interview is being done, because this is the crucial, it is the main bridge that crosses that going to promise whether you're going to get that job or not. We talked about all other series, how to write the letter, how to write the CV, how to compile them, how to create for application and all that, how to enter the interview. Now the thing is, questions that are supposed to be asked or the questions that we imagine are normally asked during the interview. We went through a lot of questions in the past series, if you can go through, and we talked of about 10 questions, but that was just thought of. Otherwise, maybe some interview can be having more questions or less questions, and depending on how they do their interview, you get that sometimes it is oral, sometimes it's written, sometimes it's just face-to-face talk, exchange of questions and answers, something like that. How companies do their interviews differs. Now, today specifically, I'm going to take you through these two questions. But because I know the most of concern are coming from these two questions, I will divide this video into two. So meaning that the next time I'll handle the second part of this question. But the first question, the first part, I will handle it now, right now. So stay with me. If you are joining us for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe. Press that subscription button. Press the bell for every notification. There are a lot of advantages for your subscription, because if you do that, the benefits are you will be likely to be getting each and every day's notifications and update about the uploads and what's up in this channel. Also, don't forget to leave your comment, leave your suggestion, leave your critique, leave your cynic, whichever the thing, and then like the video if you like it. Welcome, and let's go on. Number one question: how much do you expect from us? What salary expectation do you have from our company? Most of the companies, most of the interviewers will be asking you that question, and in most cases the interviewees, they keep quiet on this, meaning that they don't know whether they will choose to pick on a higher price or a lower price. Some will just keep quiet, some will just say, decision is yours, what do you pay others? Also pay me the same. That will be the starting point of your death race. If you don't answer that question, if you feel like you let the interviewers decide on it, you will be like lessly valued, and by the end of the day, you might not even pass that interview, because it shows some of, you lack some of authorities from you. Are you getting that? Question number 2. Tell us about yourself. Yesterday we were doing a mock kind of interview, and then I asked one of my colleagues, bro, tell me about yourself. Oh, you know, I am married, I'm 30 years old, I have 3 kids back at home, and my wife is a lovely wife. Yeah, I got married 5 years ago, and I'm doing well. Then my level of education, university, blah, 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 and all that. That was a totally wrong answer. When somebody asks you about yourself, there are things that you're supposed to talk about. Everything you are going to tell us, date of birth, I don't know, whatever, religion, all those things are in your CVs. I know them. So the only thing I need from you here, you will see them in the next video. So don't miss the next video. Today we are going to handle only first question. What salary expectations do you have from us? Now, this is a tricky question, and tricky answer is also needed. It's a question that leaves you in a suspense. You don't know whether you will pick on a higher figure or a lower figure. If you pick on a higher figure, they must disregard you. If you pick on a lower figure, it's even you are devaluing yourself. So by the end of the day, they might pick you, but you become just a slave. By the end of the day, you won't be working well. So before you attend interview, let me give you the tips on how you're supposed to prepare when you are going to answer this question. And this question, it is always a must. It is a must question in interview. So whichever the level, whichever the position you go, this question is going to come. Tips, I have 5 main tips here that you are supposed to follow before you answer such a question, or before you expect yourself to answer that question in the interview. Tip number 1, make sure you do prior search. Leave alone the search for the job. Now you are doing prior search on how much money or how much salary is earned by individual, maybe in that country or around the world, because even around the world we have standard gauge of which payment should be done according to the qualification or career level or the managerial level. For example, top HR in the world, what value are they being paid? Minimum, maximum, then average, how much? In a country, for example, my country, Kenya, we can search and ask ourselves, how much should a school administrator be paid? How much should a corporate HR be paid? How much should a CS be paid? Such kind of research. So you are administrator. You are going to a school administrator, and maybe this school is church versus a school. You are going to handle 2 things at a go. Your quality, your value is known. Please search how much is paid generally. Then minimum, to the minimum, how much should be paid? To the maximum, how much should be paid? Then get the average. You can pick on that. Then apart from doing research on that, also do research maybe indirectly. Don't ask the interviewers, but before you can make what is called prompt visit or prior visit, or we call them reconnaissance study. Or if you know anybody who works in that company, slowly you can take him out for coffee and try ask, bro, you work in this company, how much do you think they pay? Their HR. They, these people are paying maybe $10,000, they pay $15,000 for the HR. At least you have the rough idea. Then from that, you can come on the table already knowing the rough idea. And we normally say that if they say they are paying $40,000, please don't pick on that 40. Little bit below, maybe talk of 37, talk of maybe 38 or 36. Reasons being known to yourself. Then tip number 2, know your worth. Know your qualifications. Some of us, we are just qualified, we just want job, we are just going to interview. Otherwise, if you are told what is your worth, you don't know. First of all, as a person, as you are applying for that job, already you know what you want. If currently where I am, maybe as an administrator in this company, I am earning $30,000. Then out of this $30,000, then it means that I am not going for something lower than that. Maybe a little bit higher than that, but again, it cannot be the same, because remember, you are changing the employer, meaning that you want something better. So personally, go there with an idea of what you want specifically. Tip number 3, do proper marketing of your skills, of your knowledge, of your personalities, the type of things you need. As you speak, as you share these ideas, for example, they ask you, how much do you need from us? Then you can start by a story telling them, according to my qualifications, for example, I'm a master's degree holder in this area. I have a lot of experience in this area. My former place, I was working and achieved a lot of achievement and all that. I am expecting to further my education to the PhD level on the same career. With this one, I am worth such amount. You are marketing yourself. When you market yourself, you develop courage from the interviewers. You develop trust, you develop honesty, and also they value you. They will not just take you like anybody who is picked from somewhere. So that one will give you a courage on settling on a certain amount of pay. Number 4, think of a win-win situation. As you do this research, maybe some companies have existed for over 10 years. They are doing well financially. Some companies are just cropping up, maybe 1 year, 2 years old. Some companies, in fact, you are the pioneers. You are going to pick it up. So you cannot charge or expect the same pay from a company that has existed over 10, 50 years and doing well financially in the stock market with the same company that is just cropping up. In fact, that is the first branch that is being opened. You cannot expect the same pay. So also, as you think of what you are going to earn, also think of the financial implications from the company itself. Remember, we talked on the other time that when you are writing application letter, please you talk from the mind, you talk from the expectations of the company, meaning that you put yourself into their situation and then ask, this is what they want. Why are they wanting it? Am I going to the first person? Am I going to, and all that. Meaning that if you charge them amount, charge something that is reasonable. Because again, if my company is opening now, you are the pioneers, you are my first administrator, then you are asking for $100,000. Seriously? Even half of my assets are not worth that. Where will I get that money from? Definitely, we will just carry out the interview just for the sake, but in real sense, with that one, we will rubbish you out of our minds and you won't get that job. So always know also the win-win situation. Put it in such a way that when you tell them, they also tell you, for example, let's say you are talking of $20,000, that's what we expect at salary. Then the interviewer tells you about the economic implications and then the examples of the pay that they have been paying the former HR or the former people in the same position. And then they tell you, we pay $15,000 at that level. You quoted 20, then 15. Then from there now you get the idea on where can we argue. Then you can decide, okay, let them add 250, you remove 250, you meet at an average of maybe $17,500 at that level. By the end of the day, all of you will be ending the interview with a smile. I hope you are learned. I hope you have some skills, and next time you face this question, you won't go mum. Make sure you answer it and make sure you are in a proper position to earn what you are deserving. That is it. Unless you have a question, next time we will be handling an episode about tell us about yourself. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to support me by giving me the comment, giving the questions and the suggestions. Some people are saying that, you are too loud, you are too fast. Bring more examples. Meet me person to person. Some even are inboxing questions. We handle them. It's okay. We'll do everything possible. But please share this video for as many people as possible to get the same information. People perish due to lack of knowledge. You might do well in every area, but you miss that chance in interview just because of this question. How much do you expect from us? See you next time. Bye-bye.